Hello guys, this is my new website, so let's check it out. If you want to learn how to make a website, here's an example. Hotdog web. You just found the best website ever. And you have lots of things like links, pictures, bottom banners, and search bars. This, we can go buttons, image, and secret pages, and a drop down for uploading and adding videos. So if you want to learn about that, the first thing you're going to want to go to is Google Sites. So first, search out Google Sites. You go ahead and sign in. You can either get a template or just start a new site. Hit the plus to start a blank new site. Delete. So basically, you can change. You delete off the text. You can change if it's a normal text, title, text, heading text, subheading text, or small text. You can change the font. You can change the size. You can make it fit bold or like that. You can hit the reuse and do even more stuff. For now, this is the delete button will delete it. If you've been wanting to name it, hit this or there, name it. I'm gonna name it website, and then boom, you can either hit setting or this button. I hit that. Now we're at setting. Navigation. You can choose a mode on top or on the side. We'll learn about that later. Color. Transparent, white, or black. Whatever you want is what you can do. Brand images. You can add a logo. Let me get a logo for example. Pretend that's my logo. Really cool, right? You can add some out, so you can add that if you want, but you can use a color for your frame. And a fave icon is basically what an icon for your website. So basically, I'm just going to choose the same icon again. Okay. Viewer tools. You can do all of this stuff. Custom domains. You can find another video about that. And you can enable these if you want. But announcement banner. You can show the banner color. You can choose the color. You can mix a message, button label, link, open a new tab, home page only, all pages. You can choose what you want. But for now, if you go, so before we talk about all of this editing stuff, let me show you stuff from the top. This button is undo. Redo. This button lets you play it or probably just preview. Plus it's the preview button. This button the next button we will talk about that sooner. And this person with a plus, you can share it to someone. So we can hit the settings. Yep, that is the settings. The three dots, version history, you can make a copy. You can have help, but I'll be teaching you today. And you can go ahead and hit publish when you're done. And also when you publish it, you can hit that button and you can copy the link of the website you're making. Now let's talk about insert. So insert, this is a text box. If you click it, you can put any text. If you hit this, you can either select or upload a picture. So let's just upload a picture, right? I think I'm gonna choose the icon. Once you click it, you have lots of options. But first, we're gonna talk about these blue circles. If you drag on them, you can resize your image. If you hit the three dots, you can replace the image, add text to it, or add a caption. You don't know what's a caption? Let me show you. Hi. Basically, it's that. But this is the crop button. You can just crop it, and then hit them. Yes, or you can uncrop it. And that will happen. If you hit this, you can add a link to it when you click. And this is the copy button. And this is delete button. So let's talk about whatever this thing is. So basically, I could just go get Hotdog, my real website. You can do it by a URL, or you can go to this, and you can get the code. The easiest way to get a code from is Scratch. So basically, you just get a Scratch link or a Scratch project like that. And you go to the project, instead of copy link, you see that? Just hit this copy button, and you copy it. The next thing you want to do is just paste that in. So let's go back to our website. That would take so long to load. My goodness. Okay, so basically we hit insert, and then boom. You can delete it. But there's also other options. You can learn by yourself. You can add a drive. I'm not showing you that though. Content blocks. You can choose one of these. I like to use the 4 one. Basically, you just upload a picture. And basically, you can change the text. Yeah, you can do that. So let's just we can undo all of that. And we have this collapsible group, table of content, image carousel, button. Name, you can name it test. I'll name it test. Link is gonna be test. Insert. So when we play this project, click it. We basically just go to hips.test. You just search that, yeah, but that will happen. So you need to actually put a link inside, or if you don't want a button, just delete it. But if you have the link, but you want to change it, no worries. You can change how it looks. You can change where it's supposed to look like. With this pencil, you can update it, duplicate it, or delete it. Now, let me tell you one more thing before we finish. Look over here. So you see this? We have text, right? You can hit this button to change the style, this one to duplicate, and this to delete. Really cool, right? Divider. It will basically divide the spacer. You'll space out stuff. Social links. Let's click it. First, you need to add in. You can delete, add, and then once you're done with your links, you basically only hit insert. Boom, you have your links. You can update it too. Placeholder. It's basically your pictures again. You have settings. Any content. Yes, it can be any kind of content. And then we can hit update. For now, we can duplicate it, delete, or delete again. Yep, yeah, sorry. We have YouTube. You can choose a YouTube video. So basically, I'm going to choose this video. Hit insert. Look, now you have your own YouTube video. Calendar. Once you hit that, you basically get a calendar. That map, docs, slides, forms, and charts. Let's talk about pages. Go to pages. You have our home page, right? If we hover our finger or mouse right here, you can. The first button you might see is new page. Let's click it, and we can name it. I'll name it page. So basically, it will just make it like that, and we can change the text. And so it's adding more things to it by hitting the insert. But the thing is, remember when I talked to you when I said something about the mode? You can actually side, and just 3 lines will appear. Click it. You have this cool thing, just like in my hot dog website. And basically, you can have 3 dots. You can make it the whole page. That means that it's gonna be the home page basically, and you can duplicate it, properties, so you can just change the properties if you want. A sub page, we'll talk about that later. Hide from navigation. Basically, you can't. So if you do that, you can't see it, and it has a line so you can know that. But you can also show in navigation, and look at that. You can delete it and add a subpage. Let's talk about that now. So click it. Let's name it. Let's name it page 2. So basically, now page is going to have a down arrow. If you click page, we'll go to page. If we hit the arrow, we can go to page number 2. Cool, right? We can even do the same things like delete and delete. Now let's talk about new link. So basically, a name and a link. The full page is in. So basically, we're just going to name this page for links. So basically, you don't have to name it that. You can name it whatever you want. So basically, you can hit add or add from drive. And you basically put in a link inside or the code, or you could do it from the drive. Yet again, I'm not showing you my drive. But after that, you get a full page of that. So we can just hit the 3 dots, same options. You can delete it. And now we got new menu section. Let's just name it page again. And then so basically this is a page, right? So it's really cool. Well, it's not that cool, but you can just do whatever you want with it. Now it removes some of the options you have, but you can add a sub page, change the properties, hide from navigation, or delete it. So I think I'll delete it. Now let's talk about home. You can hit the 3 dots, they have fewer options. You can add a sub-page, change the properties, or duplicate a page. That's basically it. 4 pages. So now themes. You can make your custom themes. You can upload a theme. And it's created by Google. And we can choose a color here. Cool, right? So if you want, you can go here and choose the color. If you're on iPad or mobile, you can just click. Don't drag, that won't work. You can click down here too. Or you can just write it out yourself. You also got these cool little things. Pretend you hit this button. Look at that. Really cool, right? That's like all of themes. So now let's talk about something else. Publishing it. So if you hit this button, you will go to sites, right? But pretend you wanted to publish it. Wait, before that, if you hit that button I just clicked, hit the 3 dots, you can rename your website, remove the website, or open a new tab. So if you hit publish, so let's publish it, the blue button, you can basically get the name. Website, that's what I'm gonna. Let's just call it that. Who can view my site? You can manage that, but search settings. You request public search engines to not display my site. You can either check or uncheck. Let's just hit publish. So now it is published. You can view it. You can share the link to people. Now let me talk to you about that. So we can basically copy the link of this website. Now if you don't really want to publish your website, you can either remove it or unpublish it. I'm just gonna remove it. So now it's trash in the trash can. So basically, that's pretty much it. But now I forgot to tell you one thing about my website. Yep, it's the channel. This is a secret page, and you can have, and we have videos. Yep, you can do this. I just told you how. So basically, when you have the video, you can have a pause, a loudness button, this little thing, caption settings. You can watch it on YouTube, or you can zoom in, the 3 dots, more options, which you can share. So basically, that's it. Y'all guys, hope that guys make a good website. You can share if you want to share your websites with me, go ahead and hit the publish button when you're done, and hit that button to go copy the link of your website and put it in the comments so I can check it out. Bye.